Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about some cookware that I picked up to use with my gasifier and stoves, and then I'm going to get the stove going and cook up some bacon and eggs. The first piece is this pot. It's, I think 8 quarts. Picked it up from Wally World, Walmart. The reason I picked this up is I needed something that was inexpensive, had a nice bottom, and that was fairly large. On the camp stoves with the kits, you can go with Ozark Trail, but man, those things are thin and I've seen the bottoms warp on them. So I didn't want to buy something that wasn't going to work. The next thing I picked up, and this was from Tuesday morning, and it's a stainless steel triple clad fry pan, and I've used it. This thing is thick. It's not going to warp. It's going to distribute the heat really good. And this was about $19. I didn't want to spend the money for an expensive kit like the Stanleys because, yeah, they're good, but the standard kit's 77 bucks and the pros are over $100. I just didn't want to do that, didn't think it was necessary. So this is what I got. So I'm going to get the stove going and do some cooking. Okay, got the fire going good. It's gasifying nice. Now we'll start cooking. Oh, that's hot. You'd think I would learn after a while. All right. I had a little bit of bacon grease I put in that pan to kind of season it a little bit. Let's let them cook. One of the advantages I want it to grill for is if it gets too hot, I can move it over to the side. Excuse me. Let's check out how that flame is looking underneath. Because I'm just curious about how it's dispersing the flames. Still got a good gasification on it. Might want to invest in a longer pair of tongs. A little bit of a stickum. Now the bottom of this pan has already been blackened because I used it to cook some hot dogs. I'm not going to clean it completely up. I don't want to. It's going to get dirty again. So I take off the soot, but not the black underneath the soot. And that's also going to help the pan heat up faster. It's already heating up fast. Oh, that's a little bit burnt. I think you're done. pan is blackening up. I could have let the fire burn down a little bit, but I didn't. Yeah, now that fire's really going. I should have waited. A little bit charred on the bacon. Now I am going to take it off the fire. And let it cool down before I put my eggs in. Otherwise they'll just burn up real quick. All right. Now for the eggs. And this is going to happen quick because it's hot. A little bit of salt and pepper. I prefer my yolks to be broke. Get the grease all around it. I'm going to end up scrambling these. Well, with that bacon grease, this is working out pretty good for the eggs. I'm cooking 2 eggs. You could cook a lot more than 2. All right, they're done. I'm gonna let this cool down. Then try some eggs, because that fire, the way that fire is now is probably what I should have been cooking the eggs on from the beginning. Or even let it get down a little bit more, because the coals that come off of this thing will keep stuff hot for a long time. All right, fire's mostly died down. Cook went really good. I'll have to do a little bit cleaning on the pan and try a different way of seasoning it. But it's still relatively non-stick. Did okay on the eggs, did okay on the bacon. Bacon got a little bit burnt, and I forgot the fork, had to go back in and get it. So this looks like a good breakfast, although it's really my lunch because it was cold this morning. All right. Yeah, there's nothing like eggs cooked in bacon grease. That's good. That's the way to eat breakfast. Cooked outdoors over wood. It's just hard to beat. But thanks for watching the video, and I'm going to be doing more cooking. I've got a griddle that will fit almost that entire grill. so I can use one stove, one spot, and have a different heat source or different heat temperatures along the griddle. I think that'll be my next video. But anyway, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you two pieces of cookware that I picked up to be, it's going to be one of those days.